Hi and welcome. My name is Katrina and this is our Vampire the Masquerade stream, Season 2, titled The Tower, A City in Peril, Episode 24. We're getting somewhere again. And as per usual, I would like to introduce my lovely players as well as their characters.
Hi, Marianne. I play Shiv Price, 10th generation Toreador.
Hi, I'm Toye. I'm playing Christopher Masters, 10th generation Ventru.
Hello, my name is Örjan, and I'm playing the role of Sean of No Name, 9th generation gangrel.
He's got no name.
A man
But
has
we got
no
the
name.
generation now.
We got the generation now. Aye.
A man has no name.
Man has no name. All right. Last time there was, well, some events, more or less dramatic, not so dramatic, kind of dramatic,
questions.
and more questions. And I think we're just gonna jump into it, and I'm just gonna give a question out first because the night is sort of kind of coming to an end. I would like to know, because I know Sean has been traveling and doing a whole hell of a lot, so he doesn't really have a lot left of his night as he makes his way back to Boston. So I want to know what Chris and Shiv are thinking of doing the rest of their evening.
I'll just go first. I want wrap up the party, obviously. And then I wanna test the theory. And I hope that maybe someone is going to react to getting some champagne upstairs.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
What is Chris thinking for the rest of the evening?
He's gonna get his mother home, like priority one.
Of course.
And if it's enough time of the night, it's a bit probably have to wait till tomorrow to do it anyway. But he's gonna drive over to where he thinks, because he knows where he lives, but maybe he's there, maybe it's not, where Salam, the boss of bosses, lives, and scope that out for a little while because he has a plan.
That's a plan. Do you feel a need to play out your mind fuckery with your mum?
No, I mean, we don't have to do it tonight. You know, I mean, she doesn't really. If she doesn't think he's a monster, do you really have to hide the fact that she was kidnapped? I mean, it might be the humane thing to do, but
No, slight manipulation.
yeah. Well, just relax. Get her to relax and calm her down and sleep, and we'll talk tomorrow night.
And you stake out Salim's estate. It's
a
gated manor.
Yeah, probably a bit impromptu to break in on the fly. We can do that tomorrow instead. But
yeah, but you're scouting the premises. Yeah. So you're doing some surveillance, getting some information. Cool. Then Shiv, you bring champagne to the Wild Rose.
Well, yeah, I'm hoping I'm bringing champagne to someone else, but yeah. Knock on the door and probably...
You hear, enter.
I have a glass and I have a straw and I have a champagne bottle, yeah. Did you sleep well?
Well, I've just been resting my mind.
Are they still talking to you?
Oh, it's piped down, my dear. Thank you so much for your consideration. You're too sweet.
How was your night?
A little bit here and there, as they say.
Right. And your beloved?
Well, I'm planning to see if I can find him tomorrow night and have a chat with him to see if he's in a better sorts.
Will you go to him or will you...
Well, that was my plan.
So you know... I don't know where he resides.
Well, doesn't he live where he usually lives?
Where is that? I
Well-
mean, if we, I mean, I can have arranged a driver for you. I just need to know where you're going.
A coach?
Yes.
Well, yes, I would know the address. Oh, don't worry, child.
Have you seen Mina?
No, I have not.
Do you like bubbles?
Not particularly. Awkward, weird question, child.
I'll uncork it and put it in the glass, and I'll wave it in front of her. You sure?
Yes,
You-
but darling, you do know we don't partake.
Oh, but I was under the assumption that some did.
No, well, I'm not one
Keeping
that's
contact with the...
Oh, well, I do know how to pretend. Mum's the word.
Sure is. I need to make sure that she's okay.
I'm sure she's fine, child.
You know that something isn't right, right? You're not supposed to be here.
No, I
As-
should be at my own estate, but I'm thinking the sun is coming up, and I do hope your hospitality will stretch during the daylight hours.
Of course.
Oh, such a sweet thing.
But I need to talk to her, not you. I need you to take a back seat, so to speak.
Well, I don't want to intrude. I'm terribly sorry. It would only be for one day, my dear. I do appreciate your time.
There is nothing from her. Okay. I'll turn around. I'll switch on my share the senses. At least I'm going to try, because I need to figure out if I can reach anyone, or if it's dead in there, or what the hell. Ugh. What am I rolling? So I have 7 successes. And
You're meeting a bit of a wall. This soul is older than you and will give you nothing if not wanted to give it.
Is there any recognition that she sees that I'm actually using a power on her?
It seems like it's like a combative shutdown.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. I will leave you to it, and
I'll be out of your hair tomorrow, child, don't worry. Do appreciate your hospitality, though.
but I mean, you can stay here for as long as you wish.
Oh, I do appreciate, but I will not take up any more of your hospitality than absolutely necessary. I have my own accommodations.
You know you're not safe with him, right?
Who?
The Dark Duke. No, the Black Duke.
Oh, he is just misunderstood. I know how he thinks.
Do you remember what he told you?
Man, child.
Tonight.
Oh, he was just a bit confused. Don't worry about it. It's for the grown-ups.
And what if it wasn't?
I'm sure it was. Well, daylight's approaching. We don't want to get a sunburn, do we now?
No, we don't. Do catch me tomorrow before you leave, will you?
Of course, of course. I'm not a rude house guest.
Good. Because I don't want anything, well, bad happening to you. So I want to make sure that you can get to where you need to be, safe and sound.
Thank you so much. Good night.
Good night.
And I'm guessing Siobhan's concern is not necessarily for the wild rose. It's
No,
what that
I don't give a
body is
shit about her.
carrying. It's what she's carrying.
Yeah,
What Trixie's carrying.
yeah. I want the package. I want all of them. I don't, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Sean, you get to the town, you get to do that before you go to bed. Do you go to your estate?
Yeah.
Do you go in the jacuzzi? No, you just don't sleep in the jacuzzi. Jacuzzi
No.
is to get body heat.
Exactly. I just sneak in and...
As you sneak in and stuff, you find yourself very unconcerned about Angela.
Yeah, it's almost like I've not forgotten her, but...
It's not just as important anymore.
Also...
Other things
Yeah.
are much more important.
Yeah. Well, she hasn't been around much either, so...
Yeah, she's got a boyfriend. Christopher, you also feel the sun is coming up and it's about time to go to your hidey hole.
Drive back and park the car and go into the basement and sleep.
At the Masters of
Yeah.
Media? Your Mr. Masters estate.
Yeah, my building is still being remodeled. My apartment. So yeah, the Masters Ophelia's old mansion. Mine now, but
You actually see Miss Fairchild greeting you. Mrs. Masters, you had me so concerned. Oh, you're right.
yes, the matter resolved itself and should not pose any further problems now.
I'm glad to hear that.
So,
I was ever so concerned.
and tomorrow I shall see about arranging so that should she ever return, it will be with a price upon her head.
Quite right, sir. She smiles very, coy.
Oh, no, thank you for your help.
Anything else you need from me, sir?
How did the party go? The reopening after I left. Did anything particular happen, or was it a quiet affair, so to speak?
Not quiet. Your grandsire left in quite a rush, and so did the chef. I think it would be wise to speak to Miss Price. Something is afoot, Mr. Masters, and
Too
I
late
do so
now.
very care for your well-being.
I will call her tomorrow at the earliest. Thank you.
There's something in the air, Mr. Masters.
Yes.
As I said, your well-being is... Yes, it's...
Thank you. And do take care of yourself as well. We will speak again tomorrow.
Of course. I'll have your suit steamed and ready and your coffee when you wake, so...
Excellent. I know
Good
I can
evening.
continue.
She walks very slowly up the upstairs to the bedroom, almost lingering for a minute. Almost like she's going to say something and then... Well, good evening.
Good evening. I'll look after her. Time to focus that. Gets down and, strips out of the disguise, which he's going to keep because he's going to be coming handy tomorrow. But and then into the oblivion.
You go. For some, the night is uneventful, or day is uneventful. Sean, on the other hand, you dream, but you don't. Memories glide in and out of your mind. of cities you've not seen, wars you did not fight, friendships you never had. And as you wake, you feel a bit out of sorts for a minute, unsure of who you are.
Yeah, like
I'll deem-
that feeling you have when you've been properly shit-faced the night before and you wake
Yeah.
up and you really don't know who and why
So I'm
you
going to
are.
be an ass and ask 2 rouse checks from you in a row. The other one's only 1. And you can try to take any stains away if you have
Oh,
any.
yeah. Remove
I-
stains.
My
Yours
hunger
9.
first.
goes one more towards hungry. So now I'm back into the usual 2.
Well, it's manageable.
10 on the row check. That's nice. And then, so roll the number of dices that are available between my humanity and my stain, and I need only 1 success for not. Yeah, critical success. So no humanity loss here. Really have to ask Sean how he does it, losing his humanity so quickly.
It's all in the beast.
So Sean's morning, as you actually find yourself a bit out of sorts, and also you feel the beast curling inside you, and for a minute you feel the blood is very potent, and you as Dean almost slipped into it so easily before you managed to reel it back in. Sean is confronted, as Christopher was the other night. You are not human. And you feel you've taken a very giant step away from that humanity. How he feels about that, well, that's up to Sean. But this is just fact.
I think in this moment he feels he's very alone.
Very alone.
Are there anybody in the building at all?
No.
A message ticks in on your and Chris's. Motherfuckers.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Well,
You'll get that. Well, then we're going to
Thank you.
stop that. We're going to stop that. We're going to do Siobhan first
Sorry.
because you're going to text. Shiv, you
Sorry.
wake up. You know those lucid dreams? Where you're not sure if you're awake or asleep.
sure.
You feel his presence very close to you. Like he's holding you desperately, stroking your hair, talking and kissing into your mouth. I love you, Shiv. I think I ask too much, and I put you through a maze of secrets and lies. Just say it, and I'll try to leave when I can. Just say it.
Stay. Please.
I'm asking too much. I've asked too much for the moment I met you. I took everything from you, and I'm still taking.
You can have it all. I don't care. Just stay. Don't go. Don't leave me. Again.
Don't let her leave, Shiv, then. Don't let her leave. You hear almost whispers. And you feel like you've had your eyes shut, but almost like you've seen someone and it's been looking like him, and you felt his weight on you. Not a soft weight, but a heavy weight of him. You recognize the weight in the body, but when you wake up, you see for a minute, it looked like Trixie in your bed, holding you.
Turn around. Trixie?
As it wakes, I say it, you see the hair grows long, and she rises and she stretches. What am I doing? I must have sleepwalked. I pardon. I do apologize. Could I use your washroom?
Second thought, you're right.
Pardon. She giggles like nothing. Like the old scary thing she is.
Yeah.
At the same time, I'm just going to quickly go to Christopher. He wakes in his bed. But this time you wake up actually with a gentle knock in the moment you wake. And the door just opens as you arise, as someone has gotten a little bit more familiar with you.
Good morning or evening.
You hear the beautiful clinking of expensive china, and you can smell the espresso.
I walk over, smile, and scoop up the espresso, hold it, let it feel the warmth of it in my hand, and just... Excellent.
She's got her hair up in a high ponytail. She's wearing a white turtleneck and a black skirt, pumps. I'm so sorry. So I just felt it was necessary to check on you after the ordeal last night. I do apologize if I'm a bit forward with my position. I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Thank you. I'm glad.
I'm happy you think so. You suit, sir.
Excellent. Thank you. Yes. I was thinking. How's our little plan progressing? Or
Beautifully, sir. I've set up an interview for this evening. It only needs Miss Masters, so I'll be off and change, if you don't mind, sir.
excellent.
Of course.
Let me know how it goes.
Of course, sir. Of course.
Thank you. I give her a smile again as she leaves, and it's like for a moment he lingers, looking after her, and it's like, eyes on the prize.
Eyes on the prize.
Hot shower and change into suit and pack the, for the lack of better word, Dimitri disguise in a bag, because that's going to be handy.
Then we're going to stop again. Back to Shiv.
I think I'm like slightly panicky, looking for my phone and picking it up and writing a message, sending it to both of them.
Saying,
Motherfuckers, you ditched me last night. I need your hair. ASAP. I need your help now.
Chris like, fuck. Sean, fuck.
Before I go to Shiv, I write a letter. And on the front of it, I just write, do not open until, and the date is a week from now.
And all of a sudden you get a flashback to the letter you got from Chris. Someone has done this before. Now you maybe understand why someone will do that. When the message ticked in from Shiv, that actually gave you some sort of solace. You are not alone.
Yeah, but it's not solace.
No,
It's actually it's more painful, because she is the most humane of us, the one who is most close to the person she was before. More.
Yeah, and there was a flashbacks actually of memories when you said you chase this, you chase the night, you chase the beast. You have it now. What will you do with this, young prince? What will you do with it? It's like a Hamlet quote. What will you do with it?
Cry
You asked
havoc
for
and let's
cry
slip
havoc.
the dogs of war.
War.
Maybe. No, but I take my time and I write a letter. And I seal it with wax.
Oh, vintage. Shiv, you hear the washroom going and you hear lights singing of a ditty. Time's passed.
I'll find some clothes, my clothes, and I'll walk over to the washroom and I'll knock on it.
Hello? Hello?
I have some clothes for you. I'm guessing you don't want to wear that.
Oh, well, thank you, dear. I just need to dry my hair. It's a bit long.
Yes. Actually, I got a message for you
Oh,
from, well, the Black Duke.
my love.
Yes.
Oh, pray tell, child.
He says that he's out of town this evening.
Oh. Well,
But
that's
he
so disappointing.
But he will come here when he's back.
Oh.
So,
Oh, but I fear I've overstayed my welcome.
not for my part. You're more
Oh.
than welcome, of course. I mean, the room is there, and it's yours for however long you want it.
Oh, well, thank you, child. I'll make myself useful. I could tell you need a bit of help with decoration. I'll do what I can and keep myself occupied.
Sure, do that. And yeah, I'm here. So please let me know if there is anything you need.
You see also Sakura exits her room.
Yeah.
Can I help you with anything, Miss Price? You seem... With her blind eyes, she looks at you. Distressed.
Where is where is Rose right now?
Oh, she goes back in the bathroom and you hear la-di-da-di-da-di-da.
I'm so sorry. Your performance yesterday, it blew everyone's mind. It was amazing. Thank you so much for that.
She bows down her head. No, thank you so much, Mr. Spice. You have done so much for me and my. She was about to say something and then she catched it. Like, I'm better. Anything I can do to help you in any way, please let me know. I am your friend. I am your confidant. I am at your disposal, Miss Price.
I need to keep her here.
And entertained?
Yes.
Well,
it wouldn't be too much to ask of you.
Happens to be I'm very good at that, Miss Price.
More than so. Now you're just being coy.
She doesn't blush. She's constantly wearing the veil.
Mm-hmm.
Let me prove my value to you.
I do have one. Well, you can decide if it's a favor or not. Do you have your grandfather's number?
Of course.
My
grandfather's.
Mr. Hashimoto.
Ah.
Oh, grand.
She's like, yes, it's a bit confusing. Yes, of course I do.
Sorry. May I have it?
Ah. Shoot. There's probably pens and papers everywhere.
Yeah, of course.
She writes it down and she's like, there you go, Miss Price.
Thank you.
Of course, Miss Price. I'll keep... And she's like, whatever that is. Entertain.
Today, her name is Rose.
Ah! we all have different identities to different times. We are not just one face, we are many.
So true. So very true. And yeah, she is a little confused right now. So just play along. I think
Not
would
to
help.
worry, Miss Price. You'll find me quite capable.
Thank you. And I'll bow to
She
her.
bows even deeper.
Of course.
It's a bowing game.
Yes, exactly.
Camera pans out back to Chris as he is dressed. Got that message like, fuck, that was not part of your plan this evening.
Well, we'll have to humor her, but we'll make a stop at an electronics department on the way to buy.
But as you are coming up from the sub-level, down the stairs, dressed in white silk skirt, silk jacket, with something more iridescent in silver top, pearls, hair put up in Miss Masters. Again, it knocks the shit out of you. It's her as she glides down. Her skin is paler, eyes bluer, lips a little bit pinker.
He's transfixed for a little moment, then he turns away. Perfect. I'm
At the
afraid
moment she smiles, it's like before she smiles, it's like it's the dead come alive again. And then she smiles and you see it's yep, that's Miss Fairchild. Right, I put on my Miss Masters persona.
Excellent. I'll have to pop out. It's Siobhan. She's in need of some friendly advice.
She steps a bit closer and then you smell it. Oh, you fucking smell it. The perfume. I would actually like you to do a rouse check. It's not letting you off the hook.
Oops. I fail. So one more hunger.
I'm just going to play it out a little bit because it's a little bit sweet scene there.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
No.
It's just like there's something about the smell, and you like, cause smell is such a visceral thing. It's such the most powerful sensory we have, and especially for vampires. It's like closing the eyes and just smelling. It's like she's there, and without even knowing, you put your hand very gently on the collarbone and on the neck, just not threatening like you're gonna choke, but just ever so gently. And as you do so, that's when you snap out of it. You see her, yeah, and then it's like, oh, like something moves in your hand, and you went like, what was that? You see her eyes are wide, and she blushes for a minute, and she's like, Miss the Masters, are you quite all right? Lost in thought, perhaps?
He puts his hands back on her shoulder and the other one on her other arm, and he looks into her eyes and says, "You're not her. You're not her."
No, of course not, Mr. Masters.
And he puts his hand up to the side of her face. That's a good thing. You're yourself.
You see, she's concerned again. She blushes. She looks down,
And it's better.
Oh.
And he puts his hand like strikes down and lifts her chin up, and leans in, and he gives her a kiss, like not full on the lips, just on the little on the side on the lips.
Side. Oh.
Yeah, little on the lips, so partial on lips and partial on chin, so halfway in between both.
Mm-hmm. Just almost feels like she grabs for you, and then she knows it's almost like she forgets herself in the moment, and then she's like, I do apologize. I'm sure this is. I'm sure this is.
Put a finger on her lips. Nothing to apologize for. Knock him down at the interview. We'll talk later. And then he leaves.
Okay. Oh my. Oh my. I'm here for that as well. That's cool. All right.
Can I send a message more?
Yes, you can.
Thank you. I'll just frantically write, and I think my intention was to send it to Chris, but I think I'll sending it to both of them and just say, please, if you run past the gallery and look for Marshall.
Go get a jade.
Yeah, that's where I'm like, but
Chris is like, okay, yeah, sure. Oh, okay. Well.
I'm thinking Chris gonna go, no.
Well, but he doesn't really know that Jade knows that he's getting married. I mean, does he? I mean, for him, it's like, oh yeah, it's amicable enough where we left it at.
Okay. See, I wasn't.
And
I sent it to
and I
both,
think-
so the Taya could have like not bitten onto that little bait. So okay.
And I think
I'm
I'm in
like-
trouble.
So, like, I mean, we met and it amicable enough, you know. I let her down.
Well,
gently.
it's evening. She might not be there. It's a Monday.
No, it's probably shot by now. If there's not a vernissage.
Maybe it is.
Yeah.
Or maybe she's doing the books.
We'll do high and low for that one. High, she's there. Oh, it was a four.
I don't
Or
even
was
know what
it?
that was.
If she was there or not.
But what was low and what was high?
You're
High,
high.
she was there.
Boring.
But I might change my mind. You never know. It's my world, so fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Who goes to the gallery though?
Oh, I mean,
Probably
Chris is
both.
like me. Yes,
I'm
probably
probably.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
It's the gallery. Where's the gallery in relation to where you live? What
Not
address
that
is it?
far off.
So it's on my
Not
way
far
there
off.
probably because
It's
I'm to the
downtown as well.
east. Yeah, because I'm east of you, so I can pop by that way. It's actually on both our ways if Chris is coming. If
Yeah, I'm
Sean's
coming from the
home.
north.
Yeah, because Sean is actually it's maybe, but Shiv
so-
doesn't care. She just sent a text. She hopes that you will fix it. Go fetch.
Woof.
Both.
Exactly.
Woof.
Yeah.
So you both get to the gallery.
I think Sean is saving Chris now. No.
Hobo. Any hobos there? No.
No hobos.
Well,
Yo,
I can't-
hobo
'cause he
humping
wants
slowbo babe. No, that's another
I'm
song.
just saying you guys come from a different direction. Yo, hobo, dude.
Hobo.
So you
And
got
then,
the text
yeah,
as well.
You stumble into each other.
So you got the text as well. Well, I can't see any marshals there. Can you?
No marshals, no hobos. No life.
There's one place we could stop on the way over there as well. And this shop I know where I've seen him before. We'll see if he's hanging out in front of there. So we'll drive past where I saw him, and if he's not there, I'll drive to the velvet rope.
Well, any conversation? So what
No,
have
we-
you been doing? the
No,
last
but I mean, we
24?
probably took.
Just having this little late night snack.
No, you're not driving in the same car,
No, so
obviously.
taking
So
separate cars,
there will
so-
not be a conversation, actually.
No
until
conversation of
you-
late light murder, kidnapping, or nothing.
So park, walk up, knock on the door for the velvet rope.
Well, you see, it's Teresa opening after the camera, and she's like, "Well, hello, gentlemen. Do you have an appointment?"
Well,
Shiv called.
your boss called us over here ASAP, so I'm guessing it's sort of important.
She's like, well, "I want to question this." Okay, we're doing cleanup here, so don't get in my way.
What kind of cleanup?
After the party, where you weren't attending.
Yeah, shame on you, Sean. For shame on you, not showing up to Shiv's big night. What kind of friend are you?
You stayed for like 10 minutes.
Playing more high ground, playing more high ground. Chris is enjoying it immensely. Well, he didn't come. He has no idea how long I stayed.
Yeah, just stay there for a minute. I just want to let her know you're here.
Certainly.
Stay.
You're so in the doghouse, Sean. She's gonna rip your head off.
She
I'm
calls up
actually
the apartment.
really tempted
Miss
to.
Price, they're here.
Let them in, please.
Okay.
I'm really tempted to
Boys.
sit there as a dog,
Come on.
but no, I follow.
Yeah, walk in.
I'll probably actually go down and meet them if, yeah.
Yeah, because if you want to keep them away from the bad wolves at the minute, secure is entertaining her.
Yeah.
Ah,
I'll-
Shiv. Wonderful party last night. Excellent. Just shame someone didn't bother to show up. And he looks over at Sean.
In that short moment, I'm trying to put the letter somewhere they apparently have cleaned.
In the bar.
In the bar.
Yeah, well, behind the bar counter.
Behind, yeah. Let me see. That can be what kind of roll? Dex stealth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we rolling against him or are we
Yes,
just...
you can.
Really? I mean, I don't think Chris isn't paying attention. He's trying to be.
I mean, if Shiv is coming to meet, Shiv is coming to meet you, so yeah, I'll do some.
It's a normal critical success with 5 successes altogether. No, not
Chris isn't paying any attention to what Sean's doing. He's just.
Fuck him.
He's enjoying being in having the moral high ground for what's what I'm.
Is it awareness for me, by the way, or is it? Yeah.
Actually, what I want would
insight
roll.
or maybe
Awareness.
or awareness.
Probably awareness. This.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
awareness.
I think it's
But actually, I would like to roll at one point during this. Not necessarily right now, but during this process, is an insight roll to see if he noticed any changes in. Because Sean isn't really living up. He's not taking the bait. He's not bantering as he usually does.
No, it's like.
I have 6 critical.
Yeah, you see him do it. A red critical or?
Yep.
Oh, fucking hell, she's gonna go full Auspex Galadriel now.
What the fuck am I doing? Because I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing something.
What she is doing is you all of a sudden you hear almost like far behind you, Shiv, you hear running. And as you hear the running, you hear the laughter of her. And as she hits you, your hair goes a little bit brighter and almost like you just boom Auspex at him. What is that man doing? Is he hiding something? You go full Auspex. Use all the powers you have inside him. All budgets go nuts on him.
Okay. So you want me to roll for all of these things?
Oh, you do delve inside Auspex, all of that shit.
Sure. Fucking hell.
She's going again full fucking Auspex Galadriel mode.
Yeah, and that's gonna distract Chris so much he's not really, he doesn't notice that actually that Sean is not playing along and he's rather like.
Okay, I'm rolling so good that I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Yeah, 6.
Which one are you rolling on?
Now I'm doing oh, which one do I want? Do I want share the senses or do I want sense unseen? Oh, I can't do that with him, can I?
What does that do?
Yeah, I need to read on this.
No, I know.
Unless like the GM decides that it's a premonition, but that's not a player decision to do. That's storyteller.
Yeah, I'll do unseen, but I'll give you a little glimmer of his new state.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Because she's rolling so high, and it's a hidden thing.
Yeah.
She might not know what it is, but you can see it.
Right. I didn't invite them for this.
Stop rolling.
Bad dice. Bad.
I'm just saying, it's one for once. It's not Christus that is responsible for anything. It's refreshing.
No, a power. You guys, you feel it. Like you see it on her. She is like full on snarling, canining. What is that? Almost like that man doing in my house, hiding things, hiding who he is, what's your intentions? It's the beast screaming. It's not her.
Jesus. Okay.
And then you see the black streak in his aura. and I hid something behind the bar.
Jesus Christ. Okay, Shiv, I'm sorry. So I'm just joking with Sean. I really
I'll
had to leave. I
go
couldn't
and
stay
I'll-
longer, okay?
Sprint over to him and I'll take his hand
The hell?
and I'll hold it. What is this?
She wasn't mad at me.
And I'm holding your hand with the letter.
Her eyes glow in a weird color. Air around her is different. The beast is present.
Okay, can we just
Higher
calm down?
cheekbones.
What did you do?
Try to calm down. Like, probably
I
not
told
go
you
all
I would
psych
give
on
you
each other.
vengeance.
I know.
I'll
Talking to
hold your
a
hand.
bunch
Can I pry it out of your hand?
I'd easily let you take the letter.
Almost like a hair looks, almost like it looks, it's such a masquerade breach if this was out in public, because her hair looks like it's in water, her eyes are peeling, it's like she's very auspex intense, you can see the power outside her.
Yeah.
So dominant, like she's like, I'm looking, what have you done, what is this, what are you, what is this? It's the beast talking.
Maybe Chris needs to take an insight check into this.
Maybe she should.
I'm going to read it.
But she has said nothing about this black streak. And
I just asked him what he did.
Yeah, what he did.
Yeah. The letter is actually it begins with, if you read this, I'm probably gone in some way or form.
I'll keep looking at that and looking at you as I'm reading it. Trying to.
I have never.
How
taking.
did his insight? But just 2 seconds, Sean. Chris, don't say you failed.
No, I didn't fail. I got 4, 5, 6 successes.
We're really rolling on this. Oh my god, so sorry.
But okay, but like it's like like 1 success, like the rest of the successes. So
Oh no! Did you get
full on critical massive success with two of the red dice is massive critical success.
Oh my god!
One critical success on the black one, and one red success on the other one there.
See, that was my first one. Yeah, great.
So I actually have a bit of a suggestion to what could happen.
I give it to me. I'll take it. If not, I know what I'm doing. But yep, let's hear it.
I think the lesson here is don't write letters
If one of the
and drop them around.
if one of the above conditions fit if none of the above conditions fit the narrative, such as a stealth or awareness test, the massive critical turns into a simple mass, and the test fails as the beast closes the senses. So I think he makes he makes the connection. He realizes not only what she's doing and very pissed off, but also understands the ramifications of what he's saying and can understand exactly what he's done. He knows instantly what he's done, and as he does that, the beast just takes over like he smells even better now, and he just completely closes his mind. So he has it and then loses it. He just runs out of his hand. So like he has the eureka moment, but then he just slips out of his hand because he's distracted by the fact that there's some sort of potent presence he hasn't felt before around here. So he's lost in that thought, and the beast just takes over. That's like.
Are you going for him?
No, he's not going for it. He understands what happens, but he just fails to realize it, put it all together. He slips out of his hand because he's distracted by the fact that that's some
more power.
Shit. Yeah, there's something else going on there. And then he just loses completely his chain of thought. His hunger is just gnawing at him because he knows he's really hungry, and he becomes aware that he's really hungry, and he just.
He thought himself hungry again.
And
you can take a stain for that. Yeah.
Because the beast completely just took over.
He was doing a full-on Patrick Bateman, standing there, like screaming almost into his fist, and he's like almost you can see him almost red through his eyes.
I know what you did, and it's like, and it's all gone, and it's just red mist. The red mist.
I hope Teresa's Not here.
And back to the letter.
I never went rogue and joined the Anarch. I needed to do that to find out the outer threat of the city.
Do you read
Like,
it
that's
out
a tail
loud?
anybody catches when he comes
No,
back.
I don't. I
Just-
don't. I read it inside.
Chris, you don't
Okay.
hear it.
Okay,
and
okay,
you're
good.
Still,
Okay,
you're
good.
still panting and like,
Okay.
what happened? What happened? What happened?
What have you done, Sean?
I said I would give you vengeance. This is part 1. That is part 2.
You're different.
I know.
How? Why?
It was necessary.
You still
She
hear
said-
as the beast is laughing and he's like, he's not telling the truth. She leaves you. He's lying.
What
She laughs
was,
hysterically.
what was the words that Trixie used?
I'll take a couple of steps away from them.
Trixie said that the old wolf were gone.
Yeah, the old wolf is gone.
I repeat the words that Trixie said
This
to
your
me.
hair, Chris.
And I look at him and trying to like gauge if those two are connected.
The old wolf is gone.
He says it.
You.
And this you understand, Chris, as your rationality enters your body again. As the beast seems concerned. Pay attention.
I'll slam the letter on the table and then
That also wakes Chris back from the beast that just gnaws and gnaws, and he's like, fuck him, I have to be present.
Okay. Just calm the fuck down, both of you, okay? Or other, actually,
you
what the
look
fuck
at
are you being so calm about, you Irish prick? Just you actually on the truck. I look around, afraid that like Teresa's gonna hear what's going on. Or see if she's there.
Nope.
How much does sound carry in here anyway? Hopefully not. It's probably soundproof.
I mean it's probably pretty good soundproofing in a place like this.
Yeah. Okay, so that's comfort. Like when it's secure that the walls and stuff here. So you followed in your grandson's footstep and took him out. Okay. I'm not gonna pass judgment. Like, why the fuck would you do something that crazy? But okay.
Yes, Shiv, you heard what he said.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, does anyone know? Like, nobody knows, right? Nobody saw you. You were smart about it. Like, you did this, like, on the QT, on the DL. Like, not... Okay, we're good. Out in the woods, no witnesses. Yeah, that can work. Okay, that's good. So, like, we just pretend we don't know anything, Shiv. It's best. We know nothing. We can say nothing. We know nothing. And why the hell is he so calm about this? And why you do
Less
it?
human.
And why the hell do I no longer have an inner monologue?
Yeah, Chris is kind of freaking out a bit.
Yeah.
He's pacing and talking to himself.
But
Great.
why?
Yeah, why? That's actually a pretty fucking good question right now. Why?
I look at the letter and you're planning something.
I am.
Explain yourself.
Yeah, I mean, not to be like not to wake up ancient histories or like anything like that.
Paris? No.
I withheld one tiny, teensy, weensy little detail about a job, and you two fucking lost it completely. It put me in the doggos for like fucking knows so long. I kind of feel going all homicidal. It's a tad bigger than that.
The prince's words, don't break the masquerade, don't breach the rules. And
Yeah, like-
I think this is...
Yeah, like see, on the list of things to do. Oh yeah, and I'm like,
Sorry.
I mean, for the crying out
Shiv.
loud.
You know what our grandsires did.
Yes.
Yeah. And that the Dark Duke is returning to exact vengeance upon our houses for our grandsires doing so.
But why did he have to be gone? Couldn't you just bring him back? He could have talked. We could have used him.
No, couldn't have. He wouldn't. Was not that kind of man. His plan was to run away with a tail between his legs
Actually,
and let us do the cleaning.
Did Sean share that with us? Did he share the fact that his grandsire was intending to leave?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, well, that's good. Everyone just think he left. Problem fucking solved, you lucky muppet.
But did you really, you murdered him?
I did.
He's technically already dead. Is it really murder? Is it more inhumane?
He's off again, ranting around.
Okay.
I'll just look at him and give him a stern look. At
And he
Chris.
doesn't react.
But something's definitely wrong with Sean because he's being way too chillaxed
Too
about
calm,
this shit.
yeah. He's like super
Like-
chill. Sunday morning chill.
It needed to be done.
Okay, just
Do you need a... Can't believe I'm asking you. Do you need an alibi? Do you need to have been here yesterday? Everyone's wearing a costume.
In this moment, no. My whole clan is elsewhere. All the gangrels
Yeah, those
have left.
fuckers didn't show either.
No, they've left the city.
permanent, like, or
Maybe. That will the next days or weeks will show. Because they are afraid of what the prince will do. The prince
Did
has...
they know that he was leaving?
They know that he was leaving. They know what I have done.
What, Chris?
well, we can fix that. That's like,
Just kill everyone.
yeah, like we can get the.
If I survive the next weeks, they are behind me. If not, that's not to worry about that. Then I have other things to worry about.
So.
I'll hit
With all
you
that
like
happened,
care.
all that's going on, with all our grandsires did, with all the knowledge you have of that, you just went ahead and did the exact same fucking thing? Christ, did you fall off the stupid tree and hit every goddamn branch on the way down?
But yeah, I'll hit you on your shoulder. You fucking fuck.
Now, that's usually my line. But I'll give you that one, yeah. But now, I have a plan to figure out the other external threat of this city. I need to go pretend to like the Brujas. I need to take some names, and I need to bring those names back.
I'll give them a little recap of the sheriff's reaction and the rose of yesterday.
Are there? I think actually you two are the only sane vampires left in this town.
I don't know if seeking vengeance is necessarily sane, Sean.
It's the more humane thing to do, I think. There's nothing more human than seeking revenge.
He's definitely something off with him. There's something off with him.
Yeah, he's too like chillaxed about it.
It's
Just
like-
kill some folk. It's fine. Vengeance is sweet.
Because I mean,
Love
and
it.
then, how much in detail did Miss Masters go talking about clinging on to humanity, about losing self to the beast? How much?
Oh, very much so.
Yeah.
It was like this will be
Yeah.
what makes you survive and be prosperous in the night, or turn you into the wild dogs of the streets that get put down.
And he's like, Sean, what you gotta do, and I'm not fucking around on this, is spend a little less time running out in the woods with your gangrel pals and start paying a bit more attention to things more close home. Yeah, go and take those names. Yeah, do that. That's smart. When you've done that, get your ass to the Middle East and park that keister of yours on the table there and spend some time with some actual living human beings. Because you're slipping, mate. You're slipping, and you're slipping fast. So get yourself some human inter-fucking action. Okay?
That actually makes sense.
Talk to Angela. Spend some time. Make sure she's safe. Make sure whatever the fuck was going on with that murder case doesn't happen or anything like that. Just spend some time looking after the living, not just in company with the dead. It'll do you good. And he sort of loses train for thoughtfully, remembering the half kiss, half cheek kiss of Miss Special. It's like, yeah, it'll do you good.
On the other hand, though, you both have kindred law. If anybody finds out what he's done, there will be no trial. There will only be execution immediately.
Well, so
But
far, the
we
only
don't
one who knows.
necessarily-
So
do
apparently
I
his own-
understand? Do I understand that he actually, because it's one thing to kill him, it's a completely different thing to.
Oh no!
No.
He say he reclaimed the blood on the honor.
Okay.
Yeah, it's worse. It's way.
So
worse.
we do know that, or understand that.
What did we understand what he did really? Because
Yeah, because that's way worse than murder. I've just been going on murder here.
Because I like.
Well,
yeah,
have you haven't really hide that fact, have you? Then you've been saying you reclaiming back your honor and blood.
That's what I've been saying.
He said that.
Is that enough to like?
Yeah, because
Roll int.
Yeah.
int.
Because technically, he's like Chris is. He lost it. He had it. He knows perfectly what he did, and then he just lost it all because of the beast.
And I don't
just
know
one
if-
success.
One.
Yeah,
Chris's
one.
like brain is not working.
Well, you're not really sure. You can use the will if you really want to know and re-roll. If not,
I think I'm comfortable with just
Not
the
knowing.
murder
I'm
right
comfortable
now.
with not knowing. Yeah.
Dude, we're just in the land of the murder. And anyway, Shiv called you over, but that got like left in the dust.
But like, but like, I mean, what Chris is pissed off is that like, one, he told people, the fucking muppet, and like, you're gonna kill someone. The whole point of the mass we're in now is because people couldn't just kill the ones who were supposed to kill and make sure there was no one left to make it. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Something about history repeating itself.
First as
I'm going like this.
what is it? First as comedy, then as tragedy, or
How
is it the other way around?
Shakespearean.
I love it.
Yeah, but the only one who actually knows are his clan mates, and if he pulls this off, they'll support him. If he doesn't pull this off, I mean, we're all gonna be dead anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I feel like I said this before so many times.
But go and do what you have to do, Sean. And like I said, afterwards, go spend time with humans. Jesus Christ, I'm calling them humans. With people, living people.
They're sleeping so much all the time.
I'm
Actually,
just like
go
looking
spend time
at
with
Chris
humans
and
first,
listening
then
to
do
his
what you
words
do.
and thinking, when the fuck did he become such a mushy pea?
Yeah.
So go on and do that. We'll handle
And there's
things
a-
here.
Yeah, and there's like, and why are we here?
Now, what was your problem, Shiv, before I go? Anything
The
you need
rose,
to
the
And on that
sheriff.
note, hold on that note, we're going to just have a quick little break. Because I have a bladder the size of a peanut. So you spoke about mushy peas. I
Mushy
thought about pea. Peanut, I need pea. So just a couple of minutes and we're back. Just a couple of minutes. Bye.
Bye.
We are here back from my very needed break. And we're going to just jump right back in the scene where I so rudely interrupted Shiv as she would say, why in the hell are the boys being called here?
Do you need anything taken care of? He says with almost a wink.
Just
Not
like
really
really
seeing
sure
the humor
what you
in
mean
this.
when they say take care of.
I need Marshall. I need to find him. And I need it to be now. Sooner rather than later. And if not, then I'm running out of options. And then I will
Was
do
not
something
the-
that I don't... Trixie's gone.
What do you mean gone?
Did she leave?
I don't know what how you describe it, but it's not Trixie in that body, and it's not her body. It's
He warned
something
us of that,
happened
didn't he?
yesterday. You would have known if you were fucking here.
Yes, well, sorry, you see, insane Russian mobster enforcer kidnapped my mother and threatened to send her back to me piecemeal. So I sort of had to fix that.
Oh God, is she okay?
Yeah. I got it taken care of. Got her. Gave Nikita a little memory wipe and sent her on her merry way.
So I should not send flowers. Okay.
Well, I haven't actually done so much with my mother's memory yet. I'm sort of debating the pros and cons there. I mean, being kidnapped by mobsters might be a welcome change from sitting in front of the telly doing nothing else and watching her show, so... Yeah.
It's that.
Yeah, but anyway... Okay, we couldn't find Marshall at the gallery, and I stopped by the only place I've seen him, and he wasn't there either.
I don't know if we should talk to the crow and get his spies or whatever he calls them to help out. I don't know. I
I
mean,
can give it a go.
Effective at finding
Can you?
mortals, but
Yeah.
because she wants to leave, and I don't know how long I can keep her here. But I know that if she's gone, then she's gone.
But who's riding her now then? Who's in command at the moment, to put it like that?
The Black Duke's lover.
Oh, that's fucked.
And she doesn't want to let go. I cannot reach.
Do we have any bread or something I can... No, I can try. Is there a backyard here?
Is there a backyard here?
You don't know.
Or I
But
can go to
maybe
the
there
roof.
is some food for the entertainers.
Sure.
Yeah.
Of course there is. There is a pantry.
Teresa is also a human being eating.
Yeah,
as,
there's a pantry.
yeah.
But I'll take some bread and some
Jesus.
unsalted nuts up to the roof. And I will roll manipulation animalism or charisma animalism and summon the crows. It will be charisma and animalism.
He wanders off.
Well, yeah, when he wanders off, so we're waiting, and Chris just walk a little closer to Shiv and
3 successes on summoning the crows.
2 seconds.
okay. So the only one who knows what he did, except for you and I, are his clansmen here.
Why the fuck would he tell them?
I have no idea why he would do something so stupid as that. But what we got to think about is what we might have to do to ensure Sean's
To
safety.
create trust with the brewer?
What? Trust with the brewer? He's gonna go check out the brewer. Yeah, why did he think those would have? Maybe he's afraid they'll make a move as well in a second.
I don't understand him, Lovelight, I have to admit.
No.
It's like you and him are pulling in opposite directions.
Yeah, but like I said, if worst comes to worst, might have to do something about those 2 other gangrels. If we need to protect Sean, because you saw
If
what
he needs
happened.
to protect Sean, then yes, I will help
Because you remember what happened with us grandsires when they decided to break the laws and not take care of business all the way. They left someone to, well, get angry and have vengeance.
It seems like the pattern is just being repeated over and over again.
But if worst comes to worst, we'll make sure we're protected as well. We'll get the hunters to do it. If need be. To keep Sean safe. The question is how we're going to keep him safe from himself, because he's slipping fast, Shiv. He used to be the goody little two-shoe of the 3 of us.
Yeah. Yeah, I spoke with him yesterday as well. It was strange. It was Sean, but it wasn't Sean. But it was, of course, it was him, but...
He's grown colder.
I don't understand how that can be so fast. I don't feel any different. Well, of course... You understand what I mean,
I understand what you mean. I don't know, maybe because of his... I mean, come on, he was so... I wouldn't say pacifist, but he was certainly the one that didn't want anyone innocent to be hurt or injured. Remember the heist? How worried he was that our little getaway plan and stuff could lead to...
I mean, as far as I understand, all his motivations to even be here, to be this, was to protect people, not to harm them. But to be able to be someone, to do something more. But as a protector, not as
Murderer.
that.
I'm sure he had his reasons in one way, but yeah, I'm afraid it distinguishes humanity. It pulls him closer to the beast, towards oblivion. We need to get him back on track, make him care about what was important to him once before again.
I mean, he's not completely lost. He wouldn't write the letter. He wouldn't.
No. You notice that he shrugged his shoulders over what he did, like it was necessary.
I still don't understand how
It's
he
not
could do
easy
that.
to take a
I
man's
don't
life.
know. I mean, I didn't know Thomas. I know little to nothing about him. I don't know his relationship with him.
Well, aside from yourself and your grandsire, he did seem to be the one of us with a closer relationship to him.
Quickly, I'm going to change the camera to the top of the building as he calls the birds again.
Yeah. I him gather the murder of crows around me, almost like a sermon.
Yeah, and they were who and what?
I'm looking for the spirit man who walks
You
the
hear
city.
some of them shout, the old man, the old man.
The old man. The man who wears animal skin and speaks in riddles. We need him fast.
They just not like, almost like they leave in competition, almost like they know. Squawk and almost laugh as it becomes a game afoot.
Now go find him.
Camera pans out. Tens and tens of birds leave the top.
I sit up there for a while, just looking out on the city.
No, well, then you enter downstairs as you please. The conversation continues.
Yeah.
Can I just does Shiv say anything about her worries about Aiden's soul? Does she dare?
No. I think for now it's going to be Trixie's. That's the focus.
Yeah, because I'm like, Trixie. I'm like, is it though, girl? Spill the tea, is it?
But yeah, no, but we have to look out for him, for sure. What did he write in his letter? What had you reckon? So
I'll just take it and give it to you. I know we need to fix
like the what?
Sean. But I think we need to protect Trixie right now. I do hope you see that.
I'm afraid that might be late. Didn't he warn us that she might disappear completely if the goddess, was it not what he called her, was once called forth again?
But to that old thing, she doesn't even remember what happened to her. I was thinking that we could use her to unravel it, but all she wants is to go to her beloved. I don't see that being a...
No, we could send her beloved to her.
There is a reason why he left yesterday. Black Lily, the sheriff, and him.
Black Lily as well.
She took him and swooped him out of here. So there is definitely more to that than I know, but I tried asking Diana, but I couldn't get a real
Who
answer.
left? Black Lily, the sheriff, and...
The prince, your grandsire.
Because we do know that Black Lily is from the old country, but we do not know how she fits in.
I don't know if it was because he was upset or because she understood who was standing in front of him. And if she did, that surely has meaning.
That it does. But, I mean, the more I think about it, the more it turns in my mind. I mean, if she wants to go to him, we can't let that happen. You're completely right there. So I think we put Trixie back. Hopefully if he can find Marshall, we can do that. But if not, then maybe we send her love somewhere where she will follow, if you catch my drift, where she already is. We pull Sean, for lack of a better word. I mean, let's face it, if things...
I will protect him. And I will do what is necessary. But more,
Well,
we're
if
just
he...
dooming ourselves.
Well, if he is the pawn of his sire, then... I mean, hell, he could even be the Dark Duke for all we know. Or do you still... Are you
I'm
convinced
sure
that
surely
he's
have-
his...
You surely have plans.
Well, I'm still floundering on where this Dark Duke is hiding, where he really is. I mean, Marshall didn't want us to make any moves, and they all want us to bide time, over and over again. But,
Do you... Yes, sorry.
But how did he react? Was it the face of someone who saw someone he knew to be dead?
It was,
Because that
wasn't
what
it? Yes.
He said, I killed you.
Yeah.
He said that. He said, I killed you. That could also mean only because he sent her. I mean, it doesn't have to mean... Okay, in that case, then he's probably not the Dark Duke. No, we were probably right on that one.
But he was in on it. He knew or knows.
Either he knew or he understood afterwards what happened and kept quiet about it. One or two.
But if he sent her into her death instead of his sire,
You think
He
he did
must
that, or
have
you think
known.
he sent her to his sire and he took and sent her into her death? Well, that's of course an open question. But either way, yeah, he knows. Does he know his sire is back though, seeking revenge? That's the question.
didn't Marshall say that if he was here, his bloodline would know?
He hinted about it, and we do.
But I'm wondering if... Please, this sounds crazy, but what I want is to see if we could extract the soul.
Trixies?
No.
The Wild Rose?
Yes.
Take your road.
Shh. Go away! Go away!
You mean pull her out of the body? Maybe Trix will come back. Yeah, that's a
But
potential.
for that to happen,
Can I
she
roll
needs to
wits insight? Because
Yeah!
I technically
Okay.
do know.
okay, then I'm rolling for lying, I guess. Oh, Taya has a good
No, only
dice.
3 successes. It hasn't-
Oh, I have 3 successes as well.
It goes to the defendant.
Yep.
Okay, that's me. Okay,
Yeah, but-
yeah.
But I do still know the fact that there might be someone else in there as well.
Yes, you do.
So I mean, I might believe her, but it might also be because he trial run to see if it's possible.
What did Trixie say before she turned into the rose? Because she said she was sorry that I was supposed to say something to the princes, tell them goodbye, or I can't remember.
Yeah. Tell them I'm sorry and tell the princess goodbye.
Yeah, and I'll tell that to Taya. I think we're running out of time, and that's why I can't let her out of my sight, and I can't let us use her right now. And
Seems like she knew she was gone forever.
You know that there is more at stake for me.
You're right, we need Marshall.
And if not, if he refuses to help, I see no other solution but to talk to Mr. Hashimoto, and I don't want to do that because I think that might.
Well, you might need him either way. I mean, we know that what he's done to Trixie, yeah, but we do nothing about him being able to pull someone out. I mean, what he's more or less did was create a way to protect his love.
But he's older than dirt. He must be.
Yeah, but if he could do that, why hasn't he done it before? Why hasn't he pulled out all the things that Trixie sort of pulls in? Her little design flaw, her little...
Maybe it hasn't been interesting. Maybe it hasn't been worth it. I don't think it has been worth it for him. But if sorry, but if I threaten her...
But he also
because
said
that is what I feel. If we go to Mr. Hashimoto, isn't she like... I don't want to do that to Trixie. But I feel like I have to.
But this sounds different from what he said about her changing. Because she was going to change either way, no matter what happened. But this might have broken. But if that has happened, will maybe even Marshall's love be gone as well?
I mean, she is the other one that I was thinking it could potentially... Well, if she can at any way access any powers, but she probably can't. But between the three of them, there must be a way.
On that note, the camera pans out of this very hard and tough discussions between Sean and Chris, worried for many things in these dark nights.
Not Sean.
Siobhan and Chris, so worried about all these dark thoughts and things going on in the night. Sean contemplating his existence. Is Chris right? Is he lost on the path of humanity? And does it really bother him that much at the minute? Does that bother him? The camera pans out quickly and swiftly on the flock of birds as they land in a tree close to a library. On top of a nearby roof, a small man with much scars and a heavy frame, fighter, is looking up at a ragged man with beard and long hair in a big coat. The little bit smaller man stares feisty up at the larger one. Time? There is no more time. I have been patient for years. I waited. The time is now. The vengeance is now. They are ready. We are aligned. What else is there to wait for? Even your daughter is gone. Still yet to be saved, but you do nothing. Either move a pawn or get off the fucking board. The larger man stares down with him with empathy and sadness. You know the rules, Cal. I can only do so much. I am here and I'm not. You know this. If I could save her, I would save her. She's her own entity. If she chooses to do this to herself, she does so, and it breaks me. I'm not a god. I'm not divine. The man called Cal stares again defiantly up at him. Marshall, you are a coward. You ask them for time. You ask all of us to wait. We wait. And the world goes to shit and the bad guys win. They're scrambling for answers. Enough of this, enough of the riddles. The man called Marshall stares down at Cal. We're still lacking the last piece, and I cannot force hands. I cannot make anyone do anything. I can just advise. Both of the men, all of a sudden, look to the edge of the roof, their attention called by something. A girl moves up, almost unnaturally easily. Hair combed to the side, the other side shaved. I think you have been waiting for me, gentlemen, have you not? We all hate the same. We all want vengeance, don't we? I've seen the signs, the time is now. She spreads her hand and cards appear in the air. The lovers in the tower are united. It should begin. The cards burn in front of her as he smiles, and there's fire in her eyes. Vengeance shall be mine. And that's the end of the episode.
Never-ending story. Sorry, I'm never-ending night again, but still.
Yeah.
So next time I say let's go someplace like Nice.
Oh, I really want to go to Nice.
Ugh, who doesn't want to? I want to go anywhere.
Yeah.
I want to go on a rowboat on a lake. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but there is a really good gelateria in Nice. Just by the
I just
fountain.
want to go home.
Yeah. Norway.
Yes.
Yeah, but we're still closed for everyone.
Oh no, it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks.
And nobody wants to tell us when we open.
It's harsh. It's hard. And I hope the world changes soon. I hope towards the end of the summer we will look at a bit of a different world than the shit we've been living in.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
And at least we're not living in Boston in the mid-90s.
No!
Yeah.
And thank you to my players as always. You have such delicious meaty scenes. And
it's been emotional again.
Yes, and you dare to live them, and I do so appreciate it. And yeah, all the pieces on the board.
Yeah.
Yep.
No? What?
Yeah, it's
One
go
step
time.
forward, 3 steps backwards, and then
No. It's go time.
I still haven't got the faintest idea what's actually going on.
Oh yeah, well when it blows up in your face you will. Good times.
We just need to find the bad guy and we can kill him.
Yes.
Usually, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
And anyways, people, thank you so much from your comments, likes, and follows. You guys are awesome. We appreciate all the love and engagement. And we do read everything, and we comment as fast as we can. And yeah, you guys are awesome. My players are awesome, and everything's awesome. And stay safe, take care of each other, and
Stay sane.
Big love. Stay sane.
Bye.
And see you guys soon.
Bye.